Ugh, I grunted as the sunlight woke me. My whole body hurt, as if an elephant knocked me out. I stared at the ceiling with confusion. Where am I? I tried to roll to the side, but Kirsty's pangs of pain prevented me from doing so. My head throbbed furiously, and I felt nausea. I breathed deeply and tried to roll again. This time I succeeded. What? My eyes widened at the lump beside me. Someone slept there covered. I forced myself to sit, even though my body protested. I gasped. Something was dripping from my. I brought my hand down and returned it after a moment. I chalked at the sight of white stickiness. One and then all of last night's memories rushed and surfaced back. Me, my hands tied, a mouth that closed around him, panting and thrusting, the bite. I grabbed frantically the blanket and pushed it to uncover him. He was sleeping calmly with a soft expression and a small smile. The beast inside me purred in delight. No, my hand shot to my neck, trailing after the bite mark. I hoped that it was only a dream. No, tears rolled down my cheeks as I felt the bite, my fists clenching with the horrible realization, I've been marked. A werewolf marked me as his, and now the option of breaking the mating bond is no longer relevant. All my beliefs worth nothing now. How can I be a hunter and hunt werewolves when I'm mated to one of them? How can I seek revenge and avenge my mother now? Mom, I sobbed. It's all my fault. If I wasn't so stupid, this would never have happened. He would never have marked me. This is all my fault for being so careless and weak. What should I do now? I don't want this. I don't need this. I hate it. It's all because I was weak and let my guard down. I gave in to the pleasure. I gave in to him. But I'll be damned if I sit here and accept it. I wiped my eyes and reined control. This wasn't a time for a breakdown. Hey, what's wrong? His tender voice startled me. He was staring at me worried, his eyes sparkling with happiness, contentment and, stay away from me. I stumbled back, horrified by the emotion I saw in his eyes. I stood slowly on the floor, my body drowsy and dizzy. Be careful, he rushed to me as I swayed a bit. Don't, I snapped and he froze. I glared at him. Don't touch me, I said coldly, and reined my composure back. He tilted his head, confused. What? Don't you dare touch me again, werewolf, I spat with venom. He stood baffled for a minute, trying to understand my words. When he did, his eyes narrowed dangerously. I'm your mate, you belong to me. No, I'm not, I challenged. He growled and rushed forward, grabbing my hand and yanking me towards him. He kissed me roughly. Stop. I broke the kiss. I hate you, I stated with determination, trying to convince myself as well. I knew I crossed a line the minute I saw his eyes. It's a stupid thing to go against Alpha, which is what I did from the moment we met. Maybe he got fed up. Gold flashed in his eyes as he threw me on the bed. Know your place. His voice boomed. I'm your Alpha. He lunged at me. I screamed in pain as he bit my neck, exactly where he left his mark. I struggled and pushed against his neck, trying to get him off of me and stop the pain, but he gripped my hands and deepened the bite, his sharp fangs sinking and breaking my skin, drawing blood. I whimpered. It seemed to snap him back from the control his wolf took over him. He licked my wound while whispering sorry in my ear. Don't defy me again. It didn't sound like he was angry, it was more like a warning that meant to keep me safe. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this, I murmured repeatedly, my eyes closed, as if everything will disappear when I open them. I heard him sigh. My life is going down the wrong path. What did I ever ask for? Only to live simply my life as a hunter, but faith is too cruel. How ironic, the hunter and his werewolf mate, a sick joke considering what happened to my mother. That was really funny, hilarious even. I chuckled and soon I was bursting with laughter. What's so funny? He raised his head and stared at me, confused, his expression causing me to laugh harder. He didn't even know my name, for fuck's sake. He's already showing that specific emotion, and he doesn't know my name. How twisted is that? The whole situation was too sad to cry for, so all I have is laughing. My body shook with laughter, not even the pain stopping me from this release. I tried to stop but failed, again and again. Only a few minutes later my laughter died, leaving me breathless. "You don't know my name," I chuckled. He frowned. "No," he pouted. I started to laugh again. This time I could stop without the need for air to stop me. "Tell me," he sounded almost begging. "Why should I?" raised an eyebrow and smirked daringly. "Why are you like that?" he whispered to himself, but I heard. "You're a werewolf. I'm a hunter, that's simple," I said dryly. "But now we're mates. You are mine from now on. We'll be together until death comes." I rolled my eyes. "I will not become your personal bitch." I saw him flinch. "Of course not. Why would you think that? I know how it works with werewolves. There's a dominant and a submissive, and the submissive must follow the dominant's decisions. In short, I won't become your bitch." It was quite obvious he was the dominant one. I felt comfortable under him. I was too tired to try and push him away. That's not true. The role of the dominant is to protect the submissive. That's why the submissive listens to his dominant, so he could protect him better. Sure, have it your way," I huffed. "I won't be your mate either way. It's too late." He nuzzled my neck and smiled proudly. While observing the "bite your mine," he smiled in victory. "Tell me your name," he commanded. I kept my mouth closed. He won't force anything out of me. Now. Impatient much? I shook my head in refusal, smirking as his face formed a scowl. "Tell me." This time his voice sounded more powerful. He used his alpha voice. "No." He blinked, stunned. "How?" I yawned. I wanted to sleep. My body ached, and my mind was too tired to deal with the situation. "Tell, Jesse. My name's Jesse." I yawned. "And I'll never accept you," I mumbled before sleep took me. I doubt he heard.